Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your June 2021 general reading. We are looking at the first 2 weeks of June from the 1st to the 15th. This reading is for the fire sign of Sagittarius. Welcome everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for watching these videos, for all your likes, shares, subscribes, donations, feedback, comments, personal readings. It is all quite welcome and appreciated. Thank you. So this reading is for Sagittarius for the first 2 weeks of June 2021. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Sagittarius. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Sagittarian. Of course, it's a general reading, so it's going to resonate a little differently. Watch all of your signs. They can provide additional insight and perspective. And if you find that you resonate enough with any of the general readings to reach out for a personal reading, you can click on the description link below for more for contact details. You'll see my email address there, maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. Please feel free to email me directly. I can usually respond within the same day with more information. I do offer a wide variety of readings. And I do readings full-time. It's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent about, scheduling readings in as timely a fashion as possible. So email me if you're interested. I'd be happy to hear from you. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's in store for you for the first 2 weeks of June. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. We begin with the Two of Cups, soulmates, kindred spirits, best friends, could be a romantic relationship or best friends, with the Page of Coins. We have the Four of Swords, followed by the Magician. We have the Nine of Coins with the Queen of Coins. And from the bottom of the deck for overall focus and energy, I'm going to take those both. We have both the 8 and 9 of Swords. I don't like those cards. So that's the overall focus and energy for the first 2 weeks of June. Stress, anxiety, and feeling like you can't get yourself out of whatever's causing it. I mean, the overall energy is the 8 of Swords, which is a card that represents feeling bound, trapped, helpless, unable to change the situation. Of course, Swords is air energy, which governs the mind. So what's keeping you in there is some kind of perspective or ideology. And the Nine of Swords is stress, anxiety, worry, insomnia. It usually shows up when someone's in fear of an unknown future, and the future they're trying to imagine, which hasn't been written yet, is usually negative. It's obsessive worry about something and feeling trapped. And there's a relationship central here, so for many of you this may be really, resonating as a relationship reading. So this Two of Cups can represent the love, romance, karmic connection. It can represent a best friend, kindred spirit, karmic connection as well, or some combination of the two of those. It feels kind of like, it feels like this for the other two fire signs for the first 2 weeks of June too, is feeling tired with trying to manifest a difference or manifest changes within a relationship or situation. But it feels like you're throwing yourself against a brick wall, like nothing seems to affect any significant changes here, and you're feeling kind of tired and worn out. I mean, I'm looking at the Four of Swords right in the middle here, which is a card that speaks of withdrawing temporarily, taking a step back because you feel tired, worn out, exhausted. You need to recover, recuperate, gain some different insight, a fresh perspective, maybe seek some guidance. And we have the Magician, which is the manifester of the tarot. He's kind of like the entrepreneur of the tarot, someone who's worked really hard to get to a place where he has all the skills and the knowledge and the tools and the wisdom to physically manifest into reality. Because of the long road he's walked, he's able to physically take what's in his head and in his heart. Well, I mean, not reach out and grab it, but take what's in his head and in his heart and manifest that into physical reality. Because he has the experience and the tools and the know-how and the resources now. He's worked long and hard to get there. This is a card that represents success through a combination of talent and hard work. But you're tired. You're tired of trying to manifest something. And I think you're also tired of the illusions too, because the Magician represents what you're tired of. I mean, it could be another person too who's just casting illusions, but you're tired of trying to manifest something, working hard to try and manifest something. You have the talent, you have the research, you know how, but nothing seems to be changing here. You're still, and you feel stuck. You feel like you can't change it. You're worried about what's, coming down the road. You're tired. But also the Magician, what does the Magician do? He creates illusions, right? Behind the scenes, he's doing other things to keep up that illusion that the audience will buy into and believe, right? So perhaps especially maybe if it's to the partner or even to everyone outside of this relationship, you're putting up the illusion that you're fine, everything's fine, but it's exhausting, right? The Two of Cups with the Page of Coins. I mean, pages are students and apprentices. I mean, they're in the process of learning, of acquiring knowledge and experimenting with how to use that knowledge and apply it to the path that they're just starting off on. And the Page is next to the Magician here. They're two completely opposite energies. The Two of Cups here. I feel like this is how you feel, a lot of you Sagittarius. It's like you're not a student, but you feel like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know how to put this together. I don't know. I don't know how to change this. I don't even know if I can. And then here we have the Nine of Coins and the Queen of Coins. This is a very self-focused energy, whether it's positive or negative. The Nine of Coins is independent, self-sufficiency, self-empowerment, somebody who relies just on themselves and their own security, stability, comfort. The Queen of Coins, too, very competent, practical, capable. She likes nice things. She likes to have nice things around her. She's very good at working hard for those things and arranging those things, capable, practical, resourceful, very good in the day-to-day physical structure of life, Let's clarify a bit. Let's clarify that 8 and 9 of Swords. Whoa. Another page, Page of Wands, the action-oriented one. The World, taking something to the next level. The 8 of Swords, feeling trapped. The 10 of Swords, feeling betrayed or thrown under the bus or stabbed in the back. This is probably, like your other two sister fire signs, an ongoing situation, meaning this is not the first time it's come up. You've been working really hard to try and affect a change in this situation, some kind of issue within this relationship, and you just feel like nothing you do works or nothing you do is good enough or makes a significant enough difference. And when you look forward in the future, all you can see is pain and heartache and betrayal. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. Sorry, this isn't a terribly happy Rainbows and Skittles reading so far, but this is what's coming out for the first 2 weeks of June. It's only a short period of time, but this looks like an ongoing struggle. With Leo and Aries, it's basically the same thing, but I think the Devil card showed up for each of them. This cycle just keeps going around and around and around. Here it might not look to be quite as intense, but of course that's going to vary. The Hermit and the Two of Swords, feeling stuck, somebody not wanting to make a decision, somebody not wanting to look at the choices, somebody not knowing what to do. And this just shouldn't show up to clarify the Two of Cups. I mean, this is the Hermit who walks a solitary path, and we're clarifying a beautiful union and match here. And here we have somebody who feels alone. They're gaining wisdom and insight and clarity as they walk this path, but they're feeling alone within a relationship, feeling stuck, not knowing which way to turn, and maybe not really wanting to look at the choices, particularly if this is your energy, Sagittarius, because once you do, then you have to kind of make a choice, right? Yeah. Clarify the Page of Coins. The Four of Cups. Somebody who's not interested in the offer. The Moon. Lack of clarity. The Magician. Yeah, I'm just getting this whole... It feels like, kind of like you feel defeated, or somebody in this relationship feels defeated, like they don't know what else to do. They've done everything multiple times and are, over and over again, and they've tried everything they know, and it's just not happening. Whatever it is that you want this relationship to do, the World card would imply that you want it to move to the next and perhaps final level of commitment, like marriage or something of that sort. It's just not happening. Or success, the World card represents graduation and moving on to the next level. So that's what you want this relationship to do, or one of you wants this relationship to do, and the other one just, whatever you're doing, it just isn't working. Clarify the Four of Swords. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. The Nine of Swords. The High Priestess. And the Ace of Wands. A new beginning needs to happen here. Whether it's a renewal in this situation or just leaving and kind of, starting a new path on your own in your own life. You know this needs to happen, but you're worried about how that might play out, particularly in a relationship where there's love and caring and you're very connected. You have this, this karmic soulmate, Two of Cups energy. It's like, but there's also free will and free agency, right? If a relationship naturally needs to grow and evolve, that means going to the next level until you reach an ultimate level, perhaps, of commitment, and both people aren't on board for the same goals, then that's an issue, regardless of whether they're a soulmate or not. You feel like you know how this is going to play out. Some of you, you maybe just be taking some time out and taking a retreat or something like that to try and gain this insight and knowledge. What do I need to do in order to affect this new beginning in my life? Is there anything I've missed? Do I need to leave? The Magician. The Three of Pentacles. Compromise, negotiation, collaboration, everybody being on the same page. Yeah. Clarify the Nine of Coins, Queen of Coins, Nine of Coins. The Queen of Coins might be the other person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It might be energy that you're manifesting. Somebody at the end here is really focusing on their own self here. The Seven of Wands, yeah, pretty defensively. The Four of Pentacles, not giving out a bit, holding on. This is a pretty radical energy or a pretty strong energy of somebody at the end who's like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to take some time out. I'm going to just focus just on me. I'm not going to give anymore. I'm not going to give, at least during this period of time. I'm going to focus on me, my own stability, my own security, my own comfort, my own indulgences. And I'm not going to give out. I'm not going to share. I think this is one of those more will be revealed situations because I think you need a break from this situation. Even if it's not physical, then at least mentally and emotionally. Because this feels like a pretty intense situation that isn't going to resolve itself in this 2-week period of time. Feels like a lot of you are unsure as to what direction to go in, even though you may have a feeling what direction you should go on. For those of you who think, I don't think this is going to get better unless I just leave and at least open up the opportunity to have what I want. But I don't want to do that. I mean, I get it, right? Some of you, it might be the opposite. But it really feels like, at least during this period of time, you need to make a decision to kind of pull back from giving so much to this, from contributing so much to this, and focus on your own self, your own health, wellness, stability, comfort, and even some indulgences, and not... There's a real strong sense here of not wanting to give of your own self or your own security, Could even be money, you know, or some combination of all of those. So let's ask for some advice and guidance. Advice and guidance for Sagittarius for the first 2 weeks of June. And it's a short period of time, 2 weeks. What should Sagittarius focus on during this time? The Queen of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. No giving there. The Ten of Pentacles, long-term stability and security. Let's keep going. The Eight of Pentacles, my goodness. Six of Swords, healing. Six of Cups, home, family, reunions. It's kind of similar to Aries. Spending some time with the people you feel really connected with, friends, family, having some social time. Focusing on your own stability, work, projects, security, your own indulgences, the things you like, connecting with people you have history with. You know, this is healing, maybe getting advice from them, but also some lighthearted social energy, and indulge yourself a bit here and there, you know, focusing on yourself. That's the advice. So, and it feels like a lot of you are naturally kind of going to be doing that from what I'm seeing here in the cards as well. And the story will continue. Okay, Sagittarius, those are your messages for the first 2 weeks of June. I hope that they were helpful or at least validating for you. Again, if any of the readings resonate enough with you, you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, click on the description link below for contact details. Email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the June mid-month general readings. Until then, stay safe and well, be blessed, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.